Hello everyone, it's Catherine from my hillside garden. Northeast Pennsylvania, Zone 6A. Today we're going to work on a DIY project. And of course my neighbor's going to decide to cut his lawn. This is the second time since the weekend. I think he did it Sunday and today's Tuesday and he's doing it again. I live in a very manicured lawn neighborhood. Our yard is not manicured. Anyway, I'm going to work on a DIY project. Ian over at Isabella and Jaden's garden had asked me where I had purchased my Bokashi bucket. And that bucket, that system, I did get on Amazon. Though I have heard in different parts of the country you can buy it either in Walmart or Home Depot, I believe. But I've never seen them here and I don't shop Walmart. So I've been thinking, I know I need a second system. My first system is almost filled. So I have watched a couple of videos on it. Some people will actually buy a spigot setup, which you can on Amazon, and just drill a hole in a 5-gallon container. I'm using a kitty litter bucket. We don't have cats, but my cousin does, and she kindly saved me 2 of the containers once her kitty litter was used up. So I didn't want to buy a spigot. I wanted to try to do it as inexpensively as possible. So there are some systems, I believe over in Australia, where they actually use 2 buckets, one inside the other. And that's the kind of system I'm going to set up for my second bucket, since the first one's almost full. And I thought I'd bring you along while I do that. So as I said, I have 2 buckets. One will be the container for the Bokashi as I fill it. And the other is going to be the collection base. So all I need to do with this one bucket, and I chose this one because the flip top lid is a little bit stiff on it. So I thought this would be the better one, and hopefully I can get this off of here without too much trouble, because we all know my thumbs are not that good. And I think maybe I need to get a screwdriver. I'll be right back. Okay, I got a pair of these type of pliers and hopefully, or vice grips. I don't know what they are. My husband bought me this set of tools. I think it was his way of getting them, but saying that they were for me, which is okay, because he knows I have a hard time when it comes to opening things. Sorry about the vibration, but it did the job. I was able to grip it and get it off of there. So basically, that's all I needed to do with this container, was just take that lid off. And ultimately what we're going to do is fit that one inside there. So now there is the container inside, comes to about here. So there is a drainage area for fluid to collect. Now the next thing I'm going to do, of course, is to drill some drainage holes in the bottom. And I did wipe out each bucket before I brought them outside. There wasn't very much residue in them, but there was a little bit, and I believe this is the clumping. Yep, this is the clumping kind, and I didn't want to worry about that being in the Bokashi. So it's also got these nice, I guess divots you would call them. I don't know for sure, but we're going to make some holes in the upper area and some in that area as well, all along the bottom. I'll spare you the rest of this. You know what drilling holes looks like. Okay, so now after we got that figured out and the drill finally worked well instead of so hard, we got lots of holes in the bottom. I hope you can see them. So that will allow for the drainage of the Bokashi. And there is my new inexpensive recycled containers for the next Bokashi. So thank you for joining me today. It was a simple DIY, and I'm hoping it will work just as good as the one that I bought. So no matter what system you use, I hope you'll give Bokashi a try. I've been pleasantly surprised with doing it. It's so simple. So I'll leave a link to my playlist for Bokashi in case you've never watched, so that you can see my experience using Bokashi for the first time. And have a great day.